this money I like to pass out to my speakers because they just gave you over $1 million worth of information. So if you'll come up, Marcus, I'd like to have all three of you come up here for a moment. I want to give you $1 million that I don't want you to spend all in one place because you'll end up having me visit you in jail. But this is a way to actually demonstrate to you that the information that the speaker shares is truly, if you take it out of here and think of the multitudes of people and you utilize it, you're going to make millions, 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 millions of dollars. Okay? And we don't need loans. And you'll put them out of business. But what we're trying to do, they just walk you through the process that you are going to be doing in your teams when you start your idea generation. Okay? How do you go out and ask people to validate what your idea is? So again, then you're ready to do something with it. And too many times students just think, oh, well, I can come up with something, and they just come up with something. And then when it gets to the end, it's like, well, this is a no-go. All right? So we want you to take the information that Nelnet is using in their big corporation, because they're a big corporation. But who's the guy that started this company? Dunlap, Mr. Dunlap. He is an entrepreneur. Okay? He has grown this business into a sustainable business that is hiring 2,400 some people. Okay? So what kind of an idea can you come up with? And you may have just helped solve some problems that students have because this company is willing to be innovative and hire people like them who want to think differently than what we do in corporations. Okay? And the nice thing is it can make things happen a lot faster than what has to happen in a corporation usually where it takes years in order to have change happen. So that's what's happening in our corporate America is there's more little, I love this innovation hub is what they're calling this, because more corporations are starting that. And for you, a lot of you will get hired into corporate America out of college, but look for the entrepreneurial spirit within that company. If it's not there, help to get it started. All right? That's why entrepreneurship is growing and expanding the way that it is. It's because now we're getting people to think differently than that old corporate America way of thinking. Okay? So that's my challenge to you. Now, her other big point that she kept pointing out is, what's the pain point? What's the pain point? Our pain point right now is that we had to dig out of the snow in order to get here. Okay? And again, the snow keeps piling up, and cars didn't start, and there's just issues all around just a snowstorm. Okay? Well, what are some pain points you can come up with where there's some bigger solutions that you can change what is happening? Okay? And she mentioned LinkedIn. Look how that's changing how they're finding you. Okay? Do you guys use LinkedIn to be able to find? Yeah.
So right now we're reaching out to different colleges and universities. And so we're going on LinkedIn and we're searching for current Nelnet employees that graduated from these different colleges and universities, and then they can make an introduction for us, and it's not a cold call. So that's how we're using LinkedIn right now to try to get out and talk to new customers, to try to make those connections.
Okay, so that's why I say make that profile really impressive, because they're hunting for you that way. Okay, and I really appreciate all the different links and all the different things that you're doing with this class. If you really take it seriously and do it, that's the key. Okay? All right, with that said, I have to pack them up and get them to the other building, but appreciate your attention.